Hello and welcome back everyone to another X-Plane 11 video. Today we are going to fly Southwest Flight 205 with service from Houston to Nashville. We are flying the wonderful freeware Zibo Boeing 737-800, so let's get started. Alright, everything is just about ready to go. I've already got everything entered into the computer, the FMC, we have everything set up here, but we can go ahead and take a quick look at the flight plan. Just set over here to plan mode and go to legs. We'll just kind of step through this here. We're going to take off runway 4 today. We'll have vectors since we don't have ATC. We'll just vector ourselves straight there and then jump on course. Go through PD, then I think Music Queue, Clavin, Velco, Enjoy, Lyric. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing any of these correctly here, so. We got Sutton, Tozy, Curlin, and Mem for, we're going to pass over Memphis, I believe that's what that is. And then right here, the Chesney is when we start the Star into Nashville. And as of right now, we're looking probably for a 2 right runway, 2 right today for Nashville. Alright, so that's about it. So let's go ahead and get that back to map mode. Alright, let's take a quick look over here to turn our fuel pumps on. Hit the seatbelt sign. Okay, we are on the APU. Okay, so let's look up here. We've got the fuel pumps are on. Pass the seatbelt sign is on. We are on the APU. Alright. Hit the yacht amper. Come on. We are not using the center fuel pumps today, so those are off. Let's go ahead and call for pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn on the anti-collision lights.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check, and I'll call, thank you.
Oh, these guys are having a little chat over there.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Alright, will do, thanks.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, release the parking brake.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Okay, let's go ahead and start the engines. We'll start with number 2. Packs are off, by the way. Okay, we've got N2. Waiting for 25. Close to it. Alright, we'll start that
Shortly
up.
after takeoff, we will be serving complimentary juice, coffee, and soft drinks. The overwing window exits designated an emergency exit row. If you're seated in this row, please refer to the safety information card in your seat back pocket. If you have a condition that would prevent you from performing the functions listed on the card, let us know. We will be happy to receive you.
Alright, let's start number 1. Whoop, sitting there zooming away. Alright, number 1's a start. Okay, we have N2. Again, waiting for 25. Alright, 25. Okay, we now have rotation. N1.
Will you pretend to have your attention for just a moment? We'd like to point out the
See
safety
that taxiing
features of
aircraft right there?
737. To properly fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle to unfasten.
Alright, so we'll put the engine generators on, packs back on, get rid of the APU. Bring on the probe heats. Let's see. Everything looks good there.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow.
While we're doing
Stand
that, we'll
by.
go ahead and turn on our TARA. Set to flaps 5.
Sorry. Federal law also prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detectors in aircraft laboratory. Federal aviation regulations also require passenger compliance with a lighted passenger information signs, posted placards.
Alright, so we just need to wait for these guys to disconnect. Let's take a quick look, see what they're doing.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, there they go. Wait for that hand signal. Here we go, that's it. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so let's get ready. I'm gonna put the taxi light on. Clear left and right. Alright. So, we're just going to go do runway heading today and then kind of vector ourselves in. So, alright, we'll go 40%. And toga.
knots.
80 knots, check.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Pause rate, gear up.
$400.
Now we're going to get off heading so I can go to LNAV and start our turn to the left to get back on course. full flaps 1. And flaps up. Okay, straight up. Alright, so we are back on course. Let's go ahead and just finish cleaning up the aircraft. We got the landing gears off and RTO is off. We're getting close to 10,000 feet here, so we'll go ahead and retract the landing lights. The turn-off lights are off. And we'll go ahead and leave the cabin. Okay, so we're coming up on the transition level. We're going to go ahead and set standard here and standard on our alternate there. Cool feature of just flight traffic global. If you hit the insert key, which I believe is the default button, you can actually see the tags of the aircraft that are out there. So you see we have United here about 9 miles ahead of us, and here's another one 4 miles. Let's see if we can see this guy at all. Looks like he's about 1,800 feet under us, so probably not gonna. Oh, there he is. You can actually see him right there. See you, fella. See if we can catch him from the passenger side here. Here he comes. I think it's always neat when you're sitting in the passenger side, you can actually see other air traffic. Yep, there he goes. Very cool. All right. couple things here we need to get going. We need to pick our flaps, so we're just going to prepare for a flaps 30 landing. Pop that in there. It gives us a VREF of 30. Oh, sorry, flaps 30, speed of 149. And for the ILS to right approach, frequency is 111.75. So we'll go ahead and put that in. 111.75. That in on both sides. Okay. And the course today is 22, so get that added. Wrong way. Alright, so it's time to reset the MCP altitude. We're going to go ahead and just take that down right now to 12,000 feet. Again, we have no ATC on, so we'll just let that do its thing here. And here we go. We started the descent. Let's go ahead and listen in on the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent. I have turned the seatbelt sign back on. I'd like to ask you to please return to your seats. Buckle up for the short duration of the flight. I really appreciate you choosing to fly with Southwest this morning. Hope you've enjoyed the trip. Have a great week. Please come back and see us again real soon. God bless.
Alright, announcement has been made to the cabin. Let's go ahead and put the seatbelt signs back on. And we have started our descent. Now, winds in Nashville currently are 130 at 4. So, SimBrief gave us 2 right. So if we come in landing on 2 right, we'll have a 4-knot crosswind. Looking at Flight Radar 24, I don't really see any live traffic at Nashville at the moment. So for now, we'll just continue on with the plan of 2 right. Currently using the V-States ortho. I was using 4-Boys ortho. I switched over to V-States, and it's pretty good so far. I believe it's zoom level 16, and he's color corrected the tiles. It's been looking pretty good so far. He's got a majority of the United States done, so it was a lot easier to install than the 4-Boys. 4-Boys wasn't hard, you just had to do the conversion. So this has already been converted. You have bigger downloads though. Okay, so we're getting ready to get a transition to get the current altimeter is in Nashville is 3011. So we can pop that in real quick. Alright, so we're ready, 3011. And we'll just go ahead and go to standard now, and then we will change this alternate as well. There we go. Okay, so I didn't check this earlier, but yep, the co-pilot side is good. We are catching up on our descent path now. Okay, so we're coming up on Chesney, about 4 nautical miles away. We're definitely within our limits between 19,000 and 12,000. Can't go below that. Our next restriction is at or above 9,000. That's it. Balls, I guess. Let's go and line up our heading needle. Clouds aren't looking too bad for X-Plane. It's using active sky weather with Ultra, I believe it's Ultra XP, Ultra Weather XP, the cloud textures. Okay, so we see that 10-mile ring coming up here. Now we are getting close to 10,000, which is be under 215 knots, so we are slowing down. Don't need to put the speed brake on yet. Alright, let's see here. So we are at or above. Now the next one is going to be 6,000. Or below 11,000 or above 6,000. So. Okay, so I don't know if I can do this, but I want to be down to 6,000 or close to it, so we're gonna put a hard altitude here and see if we can make it. So that definitely changes. So we'll just put on a little the speed brakes out. Okay, so we're reaching 10,000 feet, so we'll turn on the landing lights. Your seat lights are on. Definitely not going to make 6,000 here because we could go ahead and take it off of vertical speed here. Whoa, it's a little nosedive. Don't want to do that. Here we go. VNav and try to get us caught up a little bit. So we're a little past 250. Not too bad. See a lot of traffic and going into Nashville, so that's good. With Just Flight Traffic Global, as far as I know, you can't select the runway, so... Oh, there's downtown Nashville right over there. Alright, so we're caught up. We'll put the park speed brake there. Back to VNav. Should probably slow down, though. Yeah, there we go. Speed intervention to 210, and then actually we'll put the speed brakes back out just to help slow us down. 210 by 2 bleed, which is about 2.3 nautical miles. I'm gonna make our map just a little bit smaller here. Okay, we're back down to 210. Okay, so the next one is Uvine. So we're currently in vectors, so skip the vectors and plug in Uvine there. Okay, we're gonna go flaps 1. Set speed for flaps 5. We're in the arm the approach mode.
25.
Okay, there's Nashville International right there. They're turning onto final. Okay, we were lining up with 2 right. We're gonna go flaps 15 and gear down. Arm the spoilers, gear is down, we'll go flaps 30 and set our VREF speed. Alright, so we're set. So we pretend we got cleared to land. Need to set the heading.
1,000.
Runway heading. Alright, so now the fun part is me taking over. I used to be pretty much all auto-land pilot, so over the last several months I've kind of started taking over the aircraft myself. Landings have always been interesting, that's for sure. So far so good on the glide path. 2 whites, 2 reds. And 500.
400.
Go ahead and disengage the auto throttle. Go over to the right a little bit. Try to correct that.
300.
At a scenery load or something.
200.
Alright, a little high.
100.
Definitely high. But we are landing.
50. 40. 30.
Okay.
20. 10.
Light flare. Down. Reversers. Okay, manual braking.
80 knots.
Alright, stow the reversers. And welcome to Nashville, everybody. Alright, put the flaps up. Said the speed brake did not arm, but I'm not sure. I've been getting that. So let's turn off the auto brake. We'll turn off the landing lights. When we turn off lights, turn on the taxi light. Just go to steady there. Go ahead and turn the probe heats off. I'm not following checklists, so I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. But all right, so let's go ahead and taxi. Oh, go ahead and shut the flight directors off. Got a plane taking off. Fellow Southwest pilot there. I did chat a little bit with the Nashville payware developer over Facebook. I was wondering if he was going to bring it over to X-Plane, and he said he'd think of, interested in X-Plane 11, but hadn't made up his mind on it yet, so be nice. Nashville's a good area. Oh, there we go. I just took my wing off there. Traffic here, trying to find a place to park. If we will park over here. Well, alright everybody, that'll end it for this flight today. I appreciate you following along, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, see you later.